Hello students, welcome back to my computer video. So we have started the chapter communication on the internet. So we have done some topics of this chapter. Now the next topic is social networking. So all of you know what is social networking. Nowadays all of you are in social networking websites, right? So a website that provides a virtual community for people to keep in touch with friends to share common interest is called social networking site. Okay, so these sites keep you touch with people, your friends, your peoples and relatives. Okay, so it is very useful nowadays to communicate with different types of peoples and your friends and relatives. So 6degree was the first social networking site. So this is an inside question. 6degree was the first social networking site. It existed from 1997 to 2001. Then came Friendster in 2002, MySpace in 2003, Facebook in 2004. So Facebook is a very famous social networking website, right? You know this. And Twitter in 2006. So Twitter is also very famous social networking site. So now we'll read details about all the important social networking sites. So all of you know this is the Facebook login page, first page. Okay, this is the front page of the Facebook. When you write www.facebook.com, this page will come. So Facebook is a very popular social networking service. So who founded this? Mark Zuckerberg founded Facebook. So when he was a student, see, think about it. When he was a student at Harvard University, so he founded this Facebook. So much intelligent student, right? So he has developed such a nice social networking website, so that it is very famous all over the world now. So it was in USA in 2004. Understood? So earlier it was for Harvard students only. Gradually it became famous and it is worldwide used nowadays, right? So all of you know about the Facebook, what you can do in Facebook. So next is, so you can see here, did you know LinkedIn is a social networking site for professional including job seekers. So it is the largest professional network for growing rapidly. That means LinkedIn is also a social networking site for job seekers. That means who are searching for jobs. Okay, it is a social networking site for professionals, not friends and relatives. Understood? So this is also inside question. Then MySpace. MySpace is also a social networking site. It was started by Tom Anderson in July 2003. Okay, so it was very famous between 2005 to 2008. So it is used to create a personal profile that you can share with family and friends, like Facebook. So it has a strong focus on music sharing with instant messaging and video playing features. So these are the functions, these are the features MySpace has. Okay, but slowly it become slow and it is not so much famous after coming of Facebook. Understood? But still people are using it. Next is Twitter. Twitter is also a very famous social networking site among celebrities, cricketers, then politicians. Everybody uses Twitter nowadays. So Twitter was created by Jack Dorsey in March 2006. It is a social networking service that allows you to communicate by sending short messages. Okay, short text messages you can send by this Twitter, up to 140 characters long, to your friends or followers. So here followers are there, so you can make followers, not friends like Facebook. So you can write only up to 140 characters messages. So these messages are called tweets. Understood? So these Twitter are very important among politicians and celebrities. So a good example was the 2011 Egyptian movement was led to the overthrow the Egyptian president Hosni Mubarak. So it was called a Twitter revolution. So it is a inside question, what is a Twitter revolution? Because people used Facebook and Twitter to organize and coordinate the mass movement. Okay, nowadays also Facebook and Twitter is a very good medium to organize a mass movement. Understood? So it was a Twitter revolution which was held in Egypt to overthrow the Egyptian president. Understood? So Twitter is very much useful and it is used by all over the world. Now see other services given by the internet. Let's see in the next page. So you can see in the next page it is e-greetings. So all of you know that you can send mail over the internet. That is called email. But what is e-greetings? We can also send greetings card. So in New Year or birthday, in any occasion, you give greetings card to your friends and relatives, right? All of you give greetings card. So you can send greetings card online also. That online greeting card is known as e-greetings card. So we can send greetings card or e-greetings over the internet. So these are the websites that allow you to send e-greetings. So from which website you can send e-greetings card. So these are the websites, some of the famous websites. From there you can send greetings card. Okay, one example is given, 123greetings.com. So when you open this 123greetings.com, so you'll get this home page. So this is the home page when you open this. So here you can send birthday cards, new year cards, anniversary cards, many types of cards are there. So these are the steps given how can you send. So please read the steps so that you can know how to send the greetings card. Understood? So these are the screens given, full version of e-greeting card. So this is a birthday greeting card. Okay, you can send to any person. So send button is there, you have to click the send button, then it will send to the person you want to. Okay, next is online gaming. So nowadays online gaming is very famous among children and young people also, right? So online gaming means playing the type of game over the internet or over a computer network. Understood? So all of you know what is online gaming because you play online game with your friends and relatives, right? So playing game over the internet using the internet and computer, that is online gaming. So online games can be divided into these broad categories. So different types of categories of online games are there, like shooter. In shooter it is Call of Duty, very famous game. Then action adventure, it is Tomb Raider. So these are the examples of online game and these are the categories. Simulation game are Microsoft Flight Simulator, Sims. Strategy game, Age of Empires, role playing, Mass Effect. So these are the categories and the examples of online games. Then what are the requirements for online gaming? So you should have, first thing, you should have high speed internet connection. Okay. Then proper hardware. Hardware means proper computer, and if you are using mobile, then proper mobile. Gaming control devices like Xbox, PlayStation, joystick. These are the devices which are only used for gaming purpose. Then gaming software. Understood? You have to download gaming softwares or you can install by CD and the latest flash and web browser versions. These are the main requirements for online gaming. So in online gaming you can play single also and multiple also. So some multiplayer games are heavy games that first to be installed on the local computer. They are then played over the internet with other players. So you make a team in online gaming and you play multiplayer games, right? So examples are Need for Speed, Call of Duty, all are multiplayer games. So they need heavy power of computers. So a massive multiplayer online role playing game, it is known as MMORPG. So it's a multiplayer game with a huge number of players from around the world, in which players take on roles in a virtual world. So by this feature multiplayer game, many people can take part and make a team and play the game all over the world. So example of MMORPG is a World of Warcraft. This is an example. The top three gaming companies are Nintendo, Activision, Blizzard, and Electronic Arts. So these are the gaming companies who develop games. Understood? So these games you have to download from the internet, right? Such games can be downloaded, but some cannot be downloaded. It can be played only online. You cannot install in your computer. So such games like Farmville, Castleville, Cityville, and Mafia Wars are not installed on the local computer and can therefore be called purely online games. These are purely online games you cannot install in your computer. You cannot download it. Okay. Now next is online telephony. So what is called online telephone? Online telephone means internet telephone. So you can call to anybody by using internet. Like in WhatsApp call you have, okay, Facebook call. So many types of internet calls are nowadays available. So internet telephony is a technology that allows users to make telephone calls over the internet. So all of you are aware about the WhatsApp call. Okay, WhatsApp voice call and WhatsApp video call. So these are the examples of internet telephone. You can talk to somebody who is using a computer, or you can make domestic or international calls from your computer to a telephone. Understood? So you can make domestic means inside India, and international means outside India. You can make a call to anybody from your computer to another telephone. When you can make a call to a phone, your log goes over the internet to a local telephone network, and then to the telephone call you are calling. So this is the process how the telephone call takes place. Okay, when you make a call, the call goes over the internet, and from internet it goes to the local telephone. The only requirements for online telephone are that your computer needs an internet connection. So what are the requirements? You need internet connection, speakers and microphone. These things you need for online telephone. Okay, and calls made on online telephone, that means internet calls are very cheaper and sometimes free also. Okay, you can call international also. So Skype is the most popular internet telephone software. So Skype is a internet telephone software. Okay, so it is a very famous one. So Skype computer to computer calls are free. Okay, computer to computer, if you're making calls, it is free, and you're making calls from Skype to telephone number, then it is not free, but rates are quite low. Okay, the cost is low. So you can download the Skype the software from this website www.skype.com. Okay, but instead of Skype, you can use many other softwares also, like WhatsApp. Okay, WhatsApp call, you can call anywhere in the world. Let's go to next page. So next page is given file transfer protocol. What is the meaning of file transfer protocol? FTP. So by the word you can analyze that file is transferring, and protocol means it is a rule. Protocol means internet rules. So file transfer protocol is the simplest and most secure way to exchange files over the internet. So using the file transfer protocol, you can exchange files from over the internet. That means you can send or receive files over the internet. You can transfer files over the internet. It is the easiest way. When you download a file from a website, you are using the internet to transfer the file from the other computer to your computer. So when you are downloading something from a website, suppose you are downloading one movie or game from the website, then what are you doing? You are transferring the file from other computer to your computer. That is called FTP. So that is why there is a T in FTP. So file transfer protocol. Transfer means exchanging. So it can be a public or private. So if it is public FTP server, they do not require a login or password. But if it is a private FTP, it requires login and password. Okay. So this is the address looks like this. FTP / instead of FTP, HTTP. Understood. So FTP, this file transfer protocol, you will get in higher classes also. It is a very important and big concept. Okay. So how FTP works? So FTP works on client server model. So client means we. Okay. So we are sending the request to any website to get that software downloaded in our computer. So client means we. A client program let the user access information and services on the server computer, and from the server computer the file is downloaded. So these are the steps to access FTP server. Open the FTP website. Dialog box appears asking you to enter the username and password. So if it is private network, then it will ask username and password. If it is not private network, it will not ask anything. So after connecting to the FTP server, use in Windows Explorer to upload, download or delete files. So when the connection is established in the FTP server, you can do anything, upload any file, download any file or delete any file. Okay, this is the working of FTP. Now the next topic is cloud computing and online sharing. So this cloud computing is the world of computer nowadays. Whole world is using cloud computing nowadays. We are also using cloud computing because every storage devices gets full one day. But cloud computing is a technology where you can store your informations, okay, very easily. So what is written? Cloud computing is a technology that uses the internet and central remote servers to hold data and application. So it will hold data and application. That means it will store data and applications in a cloud. Cloud means in the internet. It do not require any computer. Okay. It allows organization and users to use application without installing the software. You do not need to install the software. Okay. They can access their files and data from any computer with internet access. So if you have internet connection anywhere in the world, if you do not have home computer, then suppose you have kept some information in your home computer, but how can you use if you are in Delhi? So it is very problem. So by the use of cloud computing, you can use it from anywhere if you have internet connection in your mobile phone. Okay, so some examples are ThinkFree, Google Apps, Google Drive, Microsoft Office 365 are the examples of cloud computing services. So this Office 365 is an online service for organization. It offers email, shared calendars, the ability to create and edit documents, messaging and conferencing. So here by this cloud computing software you can do anything. Okay, ThinkFree Online gives to set of Office programs without need to install them in your personal computer. So ThinkFree is also example of cloud computing software. So by this software you can store your informations in the internet and you can use it from anywhere. This is the main concept. Okay, then online file sharing means what? It provides a way to store and access information in the cloud. So rather than locally on a hard drive. So you do not need to store everything in your hard drive computer. Okay, so you can store it in the cloud. Cloud means internet. There is a big database. You can store it in the cloud and you can share. You can share the information with anybody. Okay, this information could be anything. So different types of information you can share: documents, presentation, data, photo, videos, anything. The advantages of using online sharing service that you do not have to support and maintain the data and computers yourself. Okay, so maintenance, you do not have to do any maintenance if you are using cloud computing. So one example is giving. So suppose you have stored some photos in your mobile phone and you have some photos in WhatsApp also, but your phone has become bad. Okay, you want a new phone. So then what you will do? So you buy a new phone, but now your all the photos and videos are lost. Then again when you log in with your same phone number, okay, same email ID in a new phone, then again you get all the videos and photos. Understood? How you get again? So this is called cloud computing. All these are saved. All these information, all these documents are shared in the cloud over the internet, so that you can use it anytime. Understood the concept? So some examples are like Windows Live SkyDrive for any document, Picasa for photos and images. In Picasa you can store these photos and images. In YouTube you can store videos. So you know very well what is YouTube. Now Windows Live SkyDrive, it is given. So it is a password protected storage area in the cloud like an online hard disk. So you can store any documents in Windows Live SkyDrive. Okay. So Windows Live SkyDrive provides 7 GB of free storage. Okay, without payment, without any money, you can store 7 GB of free storage. Then Picasa. Picasa is a free photo management software from Google. Here you can store your photos. Okay, very nicely. So you can do this, view and organize all the photos on your computer, edit and add effects on your photos. So it is a very nice photo software. Okay, so you can download from the picasagoogle.com. So these are the steps how to download it and how to use it. So using a photo sharing service like Picasa, there are two advantages. What are the advantages of using this photo sharing Picasa? It allows easy photo sharing. You can share it anywhere in the world, anytime. It provides online backup also. That means you cannot photos are not deleted. It will be stored permanently if you are using any computer, any phone. Okay. Now next page is given about YouTube. So YouTube are very well known website where you can watch videos, right? And you can upload the videos also. So YouTube allows you to discover, watch and share self-created videos. So this is also online sharing software website. So the founders of YouTube were Steve Chen, Chad Hurley and Javed Karim. So I think you did not know about this person and you have not heard who founded YouTube. So these are all inside questions I have underlined. Okay. So at a dinner party in San Francisco, they got the idea of starting a site to allow sharing a video. So they have got the idea in dinner party. See how the idea comes. In the dinner party, they thought to develop a site where people can share their videos and store their videos. So they developed this. So birth of YouTube was in February 2005. In 2006, Google purchased it for $1.65 million. Okay, now Google has purchased YouTube. So it was founded in February 2005. So it is believed that an average internet user spends at least 15 minutes on YouTube daily, right? Everybody, at least for 15 minutes, go to YouTube and watch the videos. So am I right? You also do like this, right? So this chapter is very important and very informative chapter, right? So by reading this chapter, you will know everything about the internet. So please read this chapter nicely. Okay, everything, watch the video nicely, full video you should watch. So in this way our chapter is finished. Thank you.